my rules kind of change around this a lot, actually. I think in the old days, I was very much like, I was a workaholic, and I think that I really, really enjoyed my work. And because of that, I was very intense into my work. So for example, when I was doing IERA, I was working full time. I was doing volunteering, teaching children Quran. All of that for me was enjoyment, but it wasn't enjoyment in the technical sense of like not working. I really, really found a lot of joy in working and stuff. So I think generally, I think that's a good place to be. If you can spend your whole day working and then you enjoy it, it doesn't really feel like work, all of that is good. But at the same time, I think over the last 2-3 years, I went the opposite way. So I started having a very scarcity mentality towards my children. So what I started thinking was, I'm like, look, my children are growing up now. Like, I don't know how long I'm going to be around. I don't know how long they're going to be around. I want to make the most of every kind of day, every moment. And that's why over the last 2-3 years, I think I traveled a lot with the children. I spent all my time. They were homeschooling. They were with me, all this kind of stuff. And to be honest, I try and take one day at a time. So every day, like I would try and do something that is like, I have a routine. So for example, I would try and make sure that, I would pray, I would read Quran, I would do the basic things that I would hope to do any day or the day that I die. I would do all those things. But then part of that is actually doing stuff with the kids, with the family and all this kind of stuff. So especially I think when we were in Turkey, we were in Tangier, we used to go out a lot. So every day we would kind of try and go out and do some stuff. So I don't do the whole like enjoyment for the weekend thing. I try and have enjoyment every day. I try and live every day in a typical way. So if I thought today is going to be the day that I die, what would I have liked to have done? So obviously I would have loved to like pray in the masjid. I would have loved to read Quran, do my adhkar, do du'as, do some good work, spend some time with my family, do something fun. And so I prefer to live day by day rather than week by week, because what you're describing there, I think, is the way a lot of us lived when we're in the corporate world. Because Monday to Friday, you're kind of at work and you're like just stressed about work and you don't really want to be at work, and then you're working. And then it's like, oh, I can't wait till Friday, because Friday is the day when you're going to go Jummah, and then after Jummah you're free, and then you got 2 days off of doing whatever you want. And then that way you're kind of living week by week. But I think it's better day by day. I think it's just all about like, what are the things I want to do to please Allah? What are the things I want to do to please my family? What are the things I want to do to please myself? And just focusing on trying to do those every day. When for example, when I'm in London now, I have a very hectic social life when I come to London, because I'm like, okay, all the brothers from Al-Maghrib, I need to meet them. All the brothers from Ayera, I need to meet them. All my cousins, I need to meet them. All my friends. And I just start booking days in. I'm like, okay, Monday night, Tuesday night. So when I come here, I'm very, very like, it's like every day I'm kind of like doing stuff, because I'm only here for like 3-4 weeks or whatever. And then I go back. So when I'm here, I will do intense stuff. When I'm in my normal setting, it's just like I would just see them at the mosque probably, and there's not really a huge amount of social life that I've got right now in Tangier. But it's just when I come here, I do more things. And then with the kids, I'm trying to do something like, if they don't have classes and stuff, then I'm like, okay, let's go to the beach, let's go out, let's go to a restaurant, let's go do something. So yeah, still, I would still say like it's kind of like day by day, but it's mostly with like family and stuff. When I'm physically in London or in the UK, then I'll meet up with everyone a lot. But other than that, there's not a huge amount. Like I said, I have friends who live in my compound, and they go to the masjid, so I get to see them every day and stuff. But other than that, it's mostly my wife and kids.